Today, I want to share with you my 30 days of content posts that you can do in one day. It's all about being more consistent with your posts on social media so that you can start attracting paying clients, getting people to buy those digital products. Because look, because I know how hard it is to be consistent, but your girl got you today. All right. So I want you guys to make sure you stay tuned. Hello, 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 CEO coaches. It's your girl, Elise Michelle. I help coaches just like you market your coaching business the simplest way possible by creating digital products and building a monthly membership programs. All right. So look, as you guys are hopping in, make sure y'all say hey to me. Your girl got started a little late and she might be a little bit discombobulated, but she here for you. All right. So if you guys can be a little patient with me as I get things checked to make sure everything is rolling like it's supposed to, because y'all know some things time it just happens sometimes. But I just want to make sure that we are copacetic today. And as you guys are coming in, let me know that you can hear me okay and that my sound is good. I can see myself. I'm going to go ahead and share this. And we are going to get started. Hello, hola, Rosa. Rosa says she's here for it all, right? Hand pink waving. Yes, you're here for it all. Great. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to go right into the content because I'm really excited about today, sharing with you 30 days of content in just one day. This is the exact system that I am using. I'm not going to be sharing anything but exactly what I do in my business to make it consistent because I've been where you are. I got a lot of stuff going on. Like a lot of stuff going on. You guys might know I'm a caregiver. I'm trying to, be a wife. I'm trying to build a business. It's just a lot of stuff going on. So your girl gets a little overwhelmed and discombobulated. And this system I'm going to share with you allows that you still are able to grow your coaching business and still show up as if you were just kicking butt and that all you do is just sit around posting on social media. That's what it's going to look like. Okay. All right. So let's get into it by first talking about the common mistakes that I see a lot of coaches make when they are trying to do this, when they're trying to show up consistently online. They lack planning. One of the things I have to tell you is that you got to plan. Without a plan, you're going to be all over the place. So the lack of planning is one of the mistakes that I see people make. They're just posting to be posting. They're just like, hey, I got to post, so I'm just going to post. There's no strategicness behind it, okay? And another thing is number two mistake is that they're not posting enough. Like they post one time and they ghost, like they're gone, poof, gone, like nothing, right? So you're not posting enough. And I know you're probably not posting enough because you don't really have time to post enough and you get overwhelmed with trying to post all the stuff. So you just don't post, right? I get it, right? Hello, Donna. The other thing is number three mistake is looking at other people's posts. OPP, looking at other people's posts. This is one of the things that has stopped me as well because you see other people who are making these awesome posts and they're showing up and you're like, oh, my post got to look like that. It's got to sound like that. I got to have this great aesthetic background. And it stops us from posting because we're looking at what other people are posting instead of minding our own business. Okay. And that's the day I want us to focus on minding our own business. All right. And then not reposting, not repurposing what we already post. And I get the reason why you do this because you feel like they've already seen that. You think of posting on social media like wearing a second outfit, like you wearing the same outfit the next day, right? And this is a running joke in our household, right? Because some days I do wear the same thing that I had on the day before because ain't nobody seen it. And so me and my husband call that looking like yesterday, right? He's like, you looking like yesterday, right? But look, if ain't nobody see the outfit, I'm going to put it on again, okay? All right. So those are the common mistakes that I see a lot of coaches making. Hello, Sharon. And I just want to let you know, no more. You don't have to worry about that because you're not going to make those mistakes again, right? Sharon says, I like that. I do that way too much. Yeah, you just look like yesterday. It's okay. So today, like I said, I am going to share with you how to create consistent social media content. I'm really going to share with you 30 plus days of content that you can create in one day, in just one day. I'm going to be sharing with you the whole process that I do, and I'm also going to be sharing with you the techniques, like the resources and the software that I'm using to make this happen. Because honestly, your girl would never be able to do this if I'm not using some third party software like my AI assistants, right? I have assistants out here that just are dirt cheap and they're helping me make this happen. I cannot do this alone. So I'm going to share with you those resources as well, right? So if this is a conversation that you want to have, you this is the content that you're ready to hear, let me know in the comments that this is what you want. You want to know what the method is to my madness of showing up every single day on social media, and I do this all in one day. Hello, Stephanie. Let me know. Give me some hearts. Let me know in the comments. Like, give me an emoji, a heart emoji, something like my, heart emoji, right? Let me know. Yes, 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 yes. Donna says she wants to know. Sharon's like, yes, more like needed. Got it. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. So the first thing, and this is no secret to you guys, I have said this 1,001 times. The first thing is that it always starts off with anchor content. This is the one main content. Sometimes you might hear me call it anchor content. You might hear me call it pillar content, but it's that one piece of good content that you record. And that could be a live stream like this. This live stream that I do every single Thursday is my anchor content. Everything else builds off this one piece of content. If you're not into live streaming, then it could be a recorded video somewhere that you sit down and you just record the video without going live, or it can be a podcast. I'm really thinking lately, because of the things that are going on in my personal life, that I might have to just go back to podcasting and not like put this on hold for a little while. I'm just being really honest. There's things going on that might not allow me to go live like this all the time. So I might go back to podcasting, but I'm still going to be able to create anchor content. And within that anchor content, I am going to at least share 3 tips or 3 ways or 3 steps or 3 mistakes, whatever it is it's going to be. I'm at least going to cover at least 3 of those. Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 6, sometimes I think I did a whole lot one day, but it's going to at least be 3 tips. And this is going to be the foundation for everything else that I do. So anchor content is essential. And if this is one thing that you struggle with, so let me give y'all some face, because I'm going to be real with you. If you are struggling with just the anchor content, then don't worry about trying to do all these 30 days of things. Because if you struggle with just creating the anchor content, everything else is just going to crumble. Anchor content is the foundation for everything. However, I also want to say this. Me and my husband just had this conversation today at breakfast. I want you to also assess yourself of perfection. Are you trying to make this anchor content perfect? Is your perfection syndrome creeping in and you feel like it absolutely has to be the bomb diggity thing that you put out? If that is happening, I want you to let it go. I know I can't. I mean, sometimes it's just hard. I had to break myself. I had to smack my hand sometimes when I feel that perfection syndrome come in. And what I have to say to myself is, how do I get this out quickly? What is it that I can get this out quickly and the content is still good? So if you're doing podcasting, the one thing that people want to know is your volume, your audio has to be good. Even if my video like quality suck, you guys will be okay as long as that you could hear me. So I had to, y'all, I mean, y'all know I've been at this for a long time, and I do have a perfection thing, and it was stopping me from putting this anchor content out until I realized that live streaming helped me overcome the perfection. Like, it just overcomes. So like today, I'm not all put together. I don't have full face of makeup because I didn't have time. Me and my husband just walked in the house 15 minutes ago. I didn't have my lights up. I didn't have my camera up. I didn't have my slides. Like I just sat down just a second ago and put some lipstick on and some powder. That's all I did. The old me would have been in a panic, like true panic. But I have found a method that helps me overcome that anxiety of being of being a perfectionist, and that I just live stream. So that is my anchor content, because if I don't have the anchor content, then my foundation is not strong. Okay. And I'm saying that with love. If it's coming across being harsh, y'all know that's not my spirit. I just want you to understand that this is the key. Master creating anchor content, and all the rest of the things that I'm going to share with you today is going to become very, very easy for you. Okay. All right. So I'm off that. Let me go on. So once I create the anchor content, I then create clips from the anchor content. So right now, anchor content is the main content. I take those 3 tips and I split them. I split them into 3 clips. So tip 1 would be 1 clip. That clip might be between 3 to 6 minutes. Okay. And then I clip the second tip and the third clip. Now, if you get this far, you are good. Like you are good if you get this far. And so I clip those 3 clips and then I reshare them on my other platforms, on YouTube and on Facebook. So right now, that's 3 pieces of content. 3 pieces, okay, just by clipping. And I'm going to share the software with you, right? But if you guys have questions, look, if you have questions about any of the things that I'm sharing, go ahead and put them in the comments. Put a question mark like in the front of it so that I can see it quickly, right? So that I can come back to it, okay? So if you have any questions, make sure you put it in there. And also, if you see something that interests you, you need to screenshot it, okay? Screenshot, cha-ching, all right? So after I create the anchor content, if I had 3 tips, now if you have 6 tips, you could clip out all 6, but sometimes your girl is lazy and I just clip out 3. That's it. The goal is to get at least 3 clips out of that 1 anchor content. If I get more, that's great. If I don't, I don't even worry about it. I just don't. Okay. So that's 3 pieces of content from 1 piece of anchor content. If it's podcasting, I do the same thing. Okay. All right. I just heard someone's question. Like I'm just downloaded and I heard someone's question. And the question that I heard is, what if I don't do tips? What if I'm just talking? Then just pick out 3 things that you said that was good. That's it. It doesn't have to be tips. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next one. The next one is then I take those clips. So that 1 clip that might be between 3 to 6 minutes, I turn those clips into reels. So right now you see 3-minute clips into 6 30-second reels. Now I want you to wrap your brain around that, right? So just in case you're not like a math person, I'm not really a big math person myself, but I want you to think about that, okay? So 1 3-minute clip, I can turn that into 6 30-second reels. If y'all wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to turn this fan on because your girl got hot. Yep, she got hot. Okay. So is that making sense? Y'all give me some love. Let me know if this is making sense for you. So I take that 1 30-minute video and I split it up into 6 30-second videos. And because I have 3 clips, that is 6 reels times 3. That equals 18 reels. I'm going to go back. 3 clips turn into 18 reels. So right now I have 21 pieces of content. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Sharon. Y'all see how I went from 3 to 21. All right. So I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. Sometimes just these little simple tips make you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm making this harder than I'm making this harder than it has to be. And most of the time we are. I know I did. Okay. So let's get back. Okay. I just want to say this again. 3 clips. I'm going too far. Okay. One piece of anchor content turns into 3 clips, then turns into 18 different reels, which gives me 21 pieces of content. So Dana says, so for podcasts, can I take 3 things I talked about and turn them into 6 reels? Yes, you can. You can really take those 3 things that you talked about, Donna. If those 3 things that you talk about, you turn them into 3 different clips, right? Are longer than a minute. Oh, they say, yeah, they're longer than a minute. You can now take that one tip and split them into 2 reels, 30-second reels. Okay. So look at the time span, right? Look at the time. So a 1-minute clip can be turned into 2 30-second reels. Got me? I'm going to just pause. A 1-minute clip can be turned into 2 30-second reels. All right. All right. Got it. Okay. Good. 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 All right. So let's keep going. So that's 21 pieces of content, guys. I'm almost over halfway there. Now I'm going to take those 3 tips or 3 things that I was talking about, and I'm going to turn them into social media graphics. So I'm going to convert those tips into 3 social media graphics, right? Just simple little quote graphics. I'm going to take one of those tips. Maybe I talked about, what could I talk about? That you need to be consistent on social media, right? That could be that's a tip that I shared in one of my videos. That now becomes a quote graphic or a tip graphic. Okay. So I take them same 3 tips that I did, I took from my anchor content, and now I turn those little tips, just one little saying, into social media graphics. And now I have 24 pieces of content. All right. So that's a real simple one. That's a real simple one. I should have probably started with that one, but hey, y'all know me. I get excited. All right. Then the next thing is that I am going to transcribe my anchor piece of content. I'm going to transcribe it, and it works fabulous for videos. Okay. Donna says, say that again. I'm going to take those 3 tips. So let me go back real quick. So you remember the 3 tips right here? That's the 3 tips. My 3 tips were, let me increase the size so I can see this. So my 3 tips were overarching goals for the quarter. My second tip was special events and promotions. And then my third tip is your content calendar, right? So I'm going to take those tips, and then I'm going to take those 3 tips and I'm going to turn them into social media graphics. That's all I'm going to put on there. I'm going to actually say, set overarching goals on this graphic. I'm going to then take that other graphic, right? I know that these social media posts that I have on that does not respond to the actual example that I'm giving you, but I just want y'all to see that I mean, the quotes are not, the tips are not long. They're just short. Like this one right here at the end, it says, go live and talk about the results your clients get or got. I say, rock your reach with Instagram Reels. So that comes from one of my anchor pieces of content. One of my anchor pieces of content, one of my tips was to stop losing out on your precious income and time. That was a tip that I actually shared in a video that I did. And I just turned it into a quote graphic or a tip graphic. All right. Does that make sense? If that doesn't, I come back to that. Okay. Then I transcribe my anchor piece of content. I transcribe it. So I go back to my video and I actually transcribe it. I go and get it transcribed. And I take that transcription. I might have to do a little editing to it. And I make it a blog post. I send it as an email. And that then can post it as on an online article site, like LinkedIn articles. Facebook has Facebook articles, right? Or you can post it on Medium. So I post it on my blog as a transcription. I send it as an email, and I also post it other places like LinkedIn or Medium, or actually do it on Facebook. Thank you, Deborah. And when I post it on my blog, okay, I actually embed the anchor piece of content. So I transcribe my videos. I put the transcription in my blog post, and I actually embed my YouTube video. Okay. And so if you're a podcaster, you would just embed the audio file onto your podcast. So most of you are probably podcasting through Anchor. Anchor actually gives you a MP3 player that you can actually embed on your blog post. Now, by doing this, Google absolutely loves this. This is an SEO hack, trick, strategy, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm able to take that same transcription and put it in my email, and I put the link to watch the video or listen to my audio podcast. So I send people back to the video to watch. I don't even send them back to my blog. I actually send them back to YouTube to watch the video. And then the online article, I post it somewhere else so that I can get the SEO juice. So posting it on LinkedIn, Facebook, or on a site like Medium. Okay. Rosa says, is anchor content our theme for the month? Yes. Anchor content is your theme for the month. Yes. Good question, Rosa. Good question. So your anchor content could be your theme for the month. So let me give you all a little bit more face. I cannot remember what done for you content. So I know one of the done for you content bundles was around about being brave, right? And being brave was to bring the strength and the courage to do things to get yourself out of the comfort zone. So maybe that's your theme for the month is being brave. Okay. And all of your anchor content for the week is relating to being brave in whatever their business, being brave with their marriage and their relationships, with being at work, whatever it is. But I'm gonna pull 4 pieces of content from that. Okay. Awesome. Let me get back. All right. So right now, by transcribing my anchor content, I now have 27 pieces of content from one video. From one piece of anchor content, I now have 27 pieces of content. All right. Now, look, what I'm sharing with you, maybe you can't do this all, but you can hire your virtual assistant to do this. If you share this with them, this training with them, just say, hey, watch the training that my coach provided for me, and then we can sit down and talk. This is what I want you to do with my anchor content. You could just share this video with them. They would know what to do. All right? Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. So from the transcription, I am going to create five quotes, just 5 quote graphics and 5 reels. Now, let me go back to my count, because did I just count 25? No. Okay. So from my quotes, I'm going to give y'all a full screen of that. From my quotes, from my transcription, I am going to find some cute little things that I have said, and I'm going to turn them into quote graphics. Okay. I am going to turn them into quote graphics. That's just going to be for Facebook. I'm then going to take those same quotes and I'm going to turn them into quote reels. So that gives me 5 reels. I now have 10 additional pieces of content that puts me at 37 pieces of content. So I went past the 30. I am now at 37 pieces of content. Now, your trusted leader, Elise, provides you with the quote reels. In last month's Done For You bundle, I create these reels for you so that you can just put quotes in them and then download them. And now you've got quote reels. Okay. So Rosa asked me, she says, you use InShot or Canva to create these reels from the clips? I use Canva. Rosa. So in this month's Done For You bundle, I have provided you guys with 8 quote reel graphics, a quote reel, quote short video content clips. I've already created them with the background, with the transitions already. All you got to do is change the quotes to whatever quotes you want. I think I even dropped the quotes in there. So all you have to do is download them. If your theme is around this month's Done For You bundle, it is all inside of your Done For You bundle, because I know how important reels are to building your reach and reaching more people. I just like, you know what? Let me create this for them so they can save their time and create this and get this out here. Okay. Content is king, queen, prince. I don't, y'all know it's important to your brand. So I want to make this as easy and fast as possible for you. Okay. So that is 37 pieces of content just from the transcription. Now, look, to me, this was like, wow, oh my gosh, one piece of content to 37 pieces of content in 1 hour. We planned out all this in less than, matter of fact, me sharing this with you, I didn't plan this in less than 27 minutes. You have all of this in less than 27 minutes. So if you are an overthinker, you get a little overwhelmed, I gave you some extra minutes at the end to say an hour. And if you have the extra money, I'm not saying that you have to, you can actually just share this with your virtual assistant and say, this is what I want you to do with my anchor piece of content. Let's work this out. Let's make this happen. Okay. 37 pieces of content. And if you can implement this all, which I'm not saying you have to implement all of it, you can implement some of it and still be killing it in the game. Right? Sharon this says like, wow, yes, mind blowing. Now, allow me to share with you the software and the resources that I am using to make this happen for myself, and that I've trained my team to use as well. When I say team, I make me sound like I'm all fancy, right? Oh, I forgot to put one resource in there. I just thought about it. I'll talk about it in just a second. All right. So this making sense, because the next thing I do want to share with you are the software and the resources that I'm using to make this happen, and that I've actually trained other people to do. Yep. Had to change devices. That's okay, Deborah. I'm glad you back with us. Is this all making sense? Can you do this? Do you think you can do this? Let me know. Is this something that you feel like you can do? Because I'm trying to break it down as easy as possible. Thank you, Dana. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. So let me go into the software and resources. Okay. Resources and software. Did I spell it right? So the first thing, yes, like today. Yes. The first software, y'all know I talk about this all the time, and I'm currently using it right now, is that I use StreamYard. I use StreamYard for everything, right? I've got the cough. Hold on. I use StreamYard for everything. I use StreamYard to stream live. I use StreamYard to record myself, just like a recorded video. And if I was doing podcasting, I would use StreamYard to do the podcasting too. It's just easy. It's just, I know how it works. The sound sounds good. I will have an MP4 of my recording, and I will also have an MP3. And if I forget to download it, StreamYard actually saves my recording on their software. Y'all, I'm all about making this simple for myself. I ain't got time to learn some new software. I don't. And it's work. It has never failed me before. So I'm going to just stick with what works. So I use StreamYard. And so if you're not using StreamYard, you can go and to StreamYard right now and you get a 14-day free trial. If you go to alisemichelle.com/the yard, you can do that. All right. Oh, here's what I forgot to say. If you feel like what I have shared with you has been of value to you, guess what you can do for me? Smash that button. Hit the share button and share this out with other people who need to know this. Because I'm not gatekeeping. Y'all know I don't gatekeep anyway, but other people need to know that there is a method to the madness of how other people are showing up online all the time. And I know I can hear you guys thinking that people would think that they've already seen this. No, y'all. Just because we have provided and showed this content in so many different ways, people don't even realize it's the exact same content that they're seeing for the month. Like they don't know. And y'all, oh my gosh, it just dawned on me. Your girl just had a epiphany. I shared this with you by doing one video a month. One video, one piece of anchor content for the month would give you 30 days worth of content for the rest of the month. That just blew my mind just a second ago, because you guys know I go live every single week. So if I did 30 times 4, what's that? 4 times 3 is 12, right? That's 120 pieces of content for the month. Oh my gosh. Like, it just blew my mind. I know, y'all. Sometimes I'm a little slow. Hello, Gerald. All right. So Miss Deborah says, so StreamYard instead of Anchor, or use them together. I say this because I was going to try to use Anchor, but I already have StreamYard. Okay. Good question, Deborah. I got to cough one more time. Excuse me. So let me tell you the difference. You need both. StreamYard is what I record on. So you need a platform to record. So StreamYard, I record. If you're only going to do podcasting, you can actually podcast through your phone, and then you will upload your MP3 to Anchor. That's how it works. But because if I go to podcasting, I want the MP4 and I want the MP3, so I could upload the MP4 onto YouTube and then upload the MP3 to Anchor. So Anchor becomes the podcast distribution platform that actually distributes your audio to all the different platforms like Apple, Google, to Amazon. Like they just distribute to all those platforms. So that's how I use Anchor. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Sharon says a whole quarter of content. Yes. Just from 4 pieces of content. I know your girl's slow. Sometimes it just doesn't connect all the time. So Donna says, do you have to become a member of Medium to post? I think you do have to create an account. Sharon is the expert on Medium. So Sharon, can you chime in on that and help Donna with that? Do you have to become a member? I'm thinking it's free. You don't have to be a paid member. Okay. Deborah says, okay, I got it. Thank you for the clarification. You're welcome. Rosa says, okay, so maybe for those of us that are club members can think of this 30-day strategy using the monthly bundle, which we have everything. We just have to map it out. My bells are ringing. Ding, 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 girl. Right. Donna, Sharon says it's a free account. Okay. You can create a free account on Medium. All right. See, y'all, your girl has you. Your girl always has you. Just remember that. I will never leave you hanging in these streets because your girl has been where you've been. Never. I created the coaching business Simplified so that I do not leave you hanging. All right. Sharon also says the paid account allows you to get paid. Duh. All right. So let's keep going. The other resource that I use is repurpose.io. I got to calm down. I'm getting too excited because I'm coughing. The other software that I use is repurpose.io. And y'all, repurpose.io ain't no joke. It literally has helped me clip my videos. Now, if you thinking your girl is sitting in front of her computer and actually editing these little pieces of content, no, she ain't, because she ain't got time for that. So I invested in my assistant. My assistant, her name is Miss Repurpose. She costs $24 a month. Let's break that down. That's less than $1 a day to hire my assistant. So with repurpose.io, when I go live on Facebook, YouTube, or whatever platform I choose, my video automatically goes to repurpose. All right. So I particularly connected to YouTube. And what I do from there is that I create timestamps on my YouTube video. Now, you ain't got to do that. That's just an extra thing. And when I create timestamps, and I think this works also with Facebook, when you go back in and you say like, at 3 seconds and 2 minutes, I talk about this, at 6 minutes and 15 seconds, I talk about this topic, right? That's what I mean by timestamps, right? And if you transcribe it, transcription already gives you the timestamps, but okay, I digress. But anywho, when I create the timestamps, repurpose automatically creates clips at those different timestamps. Did y'all just hear what I just said? When you create timestamps, repurpose automatically clips the videos. That's all I do, and my videos are clipped. So if I have 6 points, it has 6 clips already created. All right? So that's already clipped. Repurpose. Now, repurpose does so much more. It will actually create reels for you as well. It will actually share and schedule it to TikTok, to Facebook. Like, there's a lot of features with repurpose. It will also do it for podcasting, Dana. It's not just videos. It was, matter of fact, when repurpose first came out, it only did podcasting. So it does podcasting and videos, and now it does reels as well. Repurpose is no joke. Okay. And I probably do have an affiliate link for it. I don't have it right now. So if you sign up for it, go ahead and sign up for it. I get credit for it later. It doesn't really matter. I just want you guys to start using software to help you with this. And they have training, and you're going to join their Facebook group, which a lot of people in there will help you as well. Like, this is the things that I'm sharing with you guys, again, are software that I use that are such time savers for me. And believe me, if your girl is using it, she's already tried like several platforms, and these are the best. And I'm gonna give y'all, here's the 411 really, right? I had been thinking about switching and going to another platform other than repurpose.io. And I realized, like, looking at those other platforms, it required me to do more work. I was like, I got to upload my videos. It don't automatically go to repurpose. I was like, nah. And I'm back at repurpose. Okay. So repurpose is great. The customer service is great. The group is great. The training is great. All the tutorials, etc. I am going to start doing training showing you how to use repurpose because I use it a lot. A lot. It's been a super, super duper time saver for me. Matter of fact, I am not using it at its full capacity. I'm probably using it at 10% of really what it can do. Only 10%. Only 10%. Right? But that's not going to be the truth going forward. All right? So repurpose. Rosa says, yes, we'll try this method in March. Awesome. Great. Love it. All right? So let me share another resource with you. Transcription. Timmy. I keep coming back to Timmy. There's another one out there that I talked about inside of the Coaching Business Simplified group. but it only transcribes podcasts. I apologize, guys, for that coughing. Matter of fact, let me put a cough drop in my mouth. That would help. Y'all, let me tell y'all something real quick. I know I'm getting so personal today. You see how me coughing, me taking a break and putting in cough drops in my mouth, I would have been mortified years ago about doing that. I would have been so mad at myself that I was coughing, that I had to take, some stop to take a call, a halt, so it wouldn't make me cough so much. I would have been literally mortified. But y'all, I always want y'all to know that people don't buy into me because I'm perfect. Because if that's the case, y'all would be you in for a shock because your girl is not perfect. And so I want you to know that good content is just good content. No matter if you mess up, no matter if you cough, if you fumble over words, good content is good content. And I trust that you trust me, that what I provide you is of value. So you stick around for me. You excuse my mistakes and you stick with me. And that's what I love about you. And that's what I love about showing up for you every single week. All right. So that just downloaded for me and I wanted to share that. All right. So Timmy.com is what you can use to transcribe your video and your audio. It is about 25 minutes a minute. And if you need a transcription, I would say use Timmy. It's always worked very well. Okay. All right. So the next one is Canva. Canva is my best friend. Canva is the lover of my life other than my husband. It does everything for me. It creates my social media graphics. I use it to create my reels. I use it to do my slide presentation. I use Canva. If you don't have Canva, get Canva. The free version works just as well. I do have the paid version. And y'all, I know I'm doing. I set myself a budget for this software stuff. Like I have a budget of about $115 a month for software like this because I see them as my assistant. Like if I lay down all the software, I do have a full-fledged team if I did it that way. So I use what's available to make my life easy. I know some people don't like to have all these subscription based, but write them down on your phone when each payment is due or do a yearly something and just reevaluate it every year which subscriptions you are using or not using. I do that. Matter of fact, I'm switching my video editing software to another platform because I don't edit videos as much anymore because I'm using repurpose. I'm using other things that are helping me save time so that now I can get rid of other software. So I know you might be thinking that I'm always sharing other things that you have to pay for, but I'm only sharing things just to make your life easy. Okay. All right. So Canva, if you ain't got Canva, get you some Canva. The other one, oh my gosh, that is my literally favorite. And let me calm myself down before I start coughing again. Okay. And it is Chat GPT. This, if you don't know about some Chat GPT, I just want you to put it on a piece of paper. And I want you to say this weekend, I'm just going to look at what this is all about. Because Chat GPT, I'm just taking a deep breath. I cannot believe that this software is free because it's free. For those of you who want to summarize your transcripts, you got a transcript and you say, I ain't got time to be pulling out some quotes. You can paste your transcript into Chat GPT and tell it to pull out 10 quotes from the transcription. Y'all heard me. You can tell it to pull out the 10 quotes for you, and bam, you can now use those quotes on your quote graphics. You now can use them quotes on your tip graphics. You can use them on your real graphics. Chat GPT allows you to do that. Sharon says, I am so in love with ChatGPT. Me too. I cannot believe that this platform is free. They do have a paid version that they just released, but it does the same thing as the free version. It's just that you get a little bit more faster content. And if something goes like wrong, your platform won't go wrong because, you pay for it, right? But anywho, ChatGPT. That's the link to it. I want y'all to look at it. Just put it in your Rolodex to come back to. It does so much more than I can believe. I am going to start doing training on this as well because this is a game changer. Like literally, there are new job titles at different jobs for people to start writing prompts for Chat GPT. Like it's a game changer. Like it has disrupted the technology world. And I'm so glad I'm on it. Like I'm on it. So Miss Rosa says, me too, Sharon. Oh my God, I'm using it for everything. Even help my team with his homework. Yes. Y'all, it helped my husband write software. Like he needed source code for something on his website. And he asked it, like, can you write the source code for blah, blah, blah? And it gave it to him. My husband copied it and pasted it on her website, and it worked. Like, I haven't used it like that yet. But I can't believe it's free. All right. Sharon says, I wrote my outline and summary for my video course. It literally, okay, ChatGPT wrote the outline for this training today. It helped me formulate what I was going to say. I use ChatGPT for that. Inspiration for with Roshonda. Can you use this for podcasting? Yes, you can. You can have it write your script for your podcasting. So say this. Okay, let me give y'all some face on this, right? Say you take the Done For You articles, right? The Done For You articles that are inside of Coaching Business Simplified. You copy one of those articles and you paste it into a Chat GPT. And you tell Chat GPT to write a podcasting script from this article. And it would write a podcasting script. Some of y'all take some of the articles and you say, oh, I don't know how to make this article fit my niche. You can copy the article, paste it into Chat GPT, and tell it to rewrite this article for my niche. Yes. I see the post. You're saying, oh my goodness. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. What? Yes. Y'all gonna get so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. Sharon says, and it gave me the SEO words for my course. Yes. Those are the clips you use for anchor content. Yes. Y'all, these things are coming in, right? Yes, Deborah, for your niche. Copy the article, paste it into Chat GPT. Tell it to rewrite this article for my niche. You can also tell it, can you rewrite this article for someone who has an 8th grade education level? Yes, amazing. Rosa says, yes, Sharon, I'm using it for my outline, for my goal setting boot camp. I'm really like, it's a game changer. I will be doing training because I'm just amazed. So if you can start following people who talk about Chat GPT, who talk about the prompts, like it can do so much. Like, boom. Yes. Girl, this is the secret. This is the good old boy secret. Okay. Y'all got me started. All right. Okay. I got some more in him. And then the last one, I think this is the last one. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, this is the last resource. Is the Coaching Business Simplified. Go to alisemichelle.com/CBS. Join the Coaching Business Simplified because I provide all the content for you. You have the content, you have the slides, and all you have to do is use Chat GPT to rearrange it to fit your niche. You can use it to for your anchor content. You can use it because I create the Canva templates for you already. And you also, which is my favorite part, is that if you have any questions, that you also can be part of our co-working sessions where you get to ask questions from me live. We have a private co-working session inside of Zoom that I call my office hours, right? You hop on and we just talk. You ask me questions, we share with each other. We it's a great coaching session that you get with me live when you join the Coaching Business Simplified. All right. So if you're not a member, go and check it out. Go to alisemichelle.com/CBS. When you join, you do get this month's done for you bundle, and you get last month's done for you bundle, and that's a $47 value. You also get course trainings and masterclass trainings. But again, my favorite part is the office hours with me and all the rest of the group members. It's a fabulous time and you do not want to miss it. Like literally. The office hours co-working sessions are worth the money for the membership. And no one else is doing it. Nobody. Not on that level. All right. So Donna says, I tried to use it for podcast and script, but it didn't give me long content. Maybe I'm not using the right wording. Good question. So if the podcast and script is not long enough, you go back and say, rewrite the podcast and script for a 60-minute podcast. Like give it a time frame. Or you can tell it to expand. You can tell it to write more. So literally think of it as you're an assistant. So if you told your assistant, like, oh, this script is not long enough, you would tell your assistant, hey, can you write more? I need it to be at least 60 minutes. That's the same thing that you would tell ChatGPT. Like treat it like it's your assistant. All right. Good question. Sharon says, I have an ebook on how to use ChatGPT for free to grow your email list. Sharon, you know what you need to do. Share that link inside of the group with the Coaching Business Simplified members. Girl, you've been keeping a secret. Share that link so you can grow your list. Share that link to us so we can opt in, so for us to get that ebook. Rosa says, post that link. I just said that, right? See what else. Yeah, Otter is another software that will will transcribe your content. You got an Otter, you got Decipher, you have, it's a lot out there, right? I just wanted to recommend the ones that I know that I'm using. All right. Pamela asks, does the software limit the amount of words it generates per month? Pamela, no, it does not. And that's the amazing part. Now, I don't know how much longer they're going to be able to do that, but it does not limit the amount of words like these other platforms like Jasper or Copy AI. I was using Jasper before ChatGPT, and now I just closed out my Jasper because literally I was using ChatGPT more than I was using Jasper. Okay. But no, Pamela, it does not have a number of words you can use. Amazing, right? I know I see all y'all going over there now. You're welcome, Donna. Rosa says she loves Canva. That's amazing. Is it an app or your computer? It's both. You can use it on your phone, and you can use it on your computer. All right. Thank you, Sharon, for posting in the group. Pamela says, mind blowing. Yes, and Deborah says, I will get in the group. Yes, she's saying you need to get into the group. You need to get into Coaching Business Simplified. That's what she's saying. All right, guys. So that's your girl almost forgot. Action steps. Your action step. If this is all new to you, I would say take your time. Don't try to do all 37 pieces of content. It can be overwhelming. So take 1 week of your content and 1 hour. Get used to doing your anchor content and choose 1 piece of content and turn that into 5 pieces of content. If that's all you can do, I think that is great. So instead of trying to do 30 days worth of content in 1 hour, take 1 week of content, create 1 week of content, 7 days worth of content or 5 days worth of content in 1 hour. Take your one piece of anchor content and repurpose or convert it into 5 different pieces of content. If you do that, you're ahead of the game. If you do that, you're doing more than 10% of people who own a business. Like you are in the 1 percentile, honestly, if you do that much. All right. So don't make this hard on yourself. Make it easy. I'm all about simplifying everything that you do because your girl is not about making it hard. She is about making it easy. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right. So Dana says, question on StreamYard for your audio podcast. I did an episode as a video and it didn't give me the audio separately. How can I fix that? Go back and check on it again. Dana, I think it might be a button that you need to select. If it didn't do that, just download the video and go to a free site to convert it to an MP3 for right now. But typically, it did that to me one day as well. But go back and look at the video now. It might give you the MP3 option for it now. Make sure you go into the settings to make sure everything is like selected like it's supposed to. But it should work. Like it does work. And it should work. It does work. All right. And Rosa says, I hope they don't start charging for ChatGPT. I'm addicted. They are charging. They do have a monthly membership. I already have the monthly membership. It's like $20 a month. But that monthly membership allows for me to get my content faster. It also allows me to be the first to get the new features and that it also gives me the option to, if something happens, like if it's down, because I'm a paid member, I'll be the first one to get the permissions back. You know what I'm saying, right? But the free one does the same thing as the paid one. You just get a little bit more VIP service, basically. All right. And I just only started to pay for it because I was already paying like $30 for Jasper. I was like, if ChatGPT starts to charge and they keep it under $20, I was going to jump on it. And I think once you jump on something and become like the founder member, then you get to keep that cost. Like StreamYard, I'm not paying I didn't want to say that, but I'm one of the founder members with StreamYard. I was with them since they started. Right. So there's some privileges that come along with that. All right. Yes, I need to go back and listen to the StreamYard part. I heard so much about it and I'm just not starting an account. Go back and watch the videos. Join the private Facebook group with them. There's a lot of help and assistance in there as well. StreamYard and the founders of StreamYard are absolutely phenomenal. Y'all, I don't recommend stuff that I don't use. And if you guys know who've been with me, y'all know I've been with StreamYard for a very long time. And there have been other platforms that have been popping up. And I'll be looking at them all side-eyed, but I'm like, I'm going to stick with StreamYard, okay? Rosa says, you can also use ChatGPT to ask for social media captions for your quotes. Yes, you can. It will give you captions with 3 or 4 hashtags that apply to your captions. That's great. I haven't used it for hashtags yet. Y'all see, the options are unlimited. But you know what? I hope Sharon gives us that link so we can download her ebook to help us grow our email list using ChatGPT. So that's going to help a lot. And I see that you guys, we have a lot of conversation around it. So that means I'm going to be doing a training really soon around it. All right. All right, guys. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for showing up. Make sure you join me at the same time, same place. And it's all about simplifying what you do in your coaching business. I'm here to help you. I'm Elise Michelle. I'm a marketing coach for coaches, and I help you simplify your coaching business by creating digital products and monthly membership programs. All right. You guys have an awesome and blessed day. Thank you so much. Thank you, Roshonda.